Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's November 27th, 2023. I'm out in the workshop right now, in the Southern workshop. And so one of the things I've been doing for the last week or week and a half now is spending time working out here trying to isolate things that we want to keep, that we need, move things that go for gardening and all into their appropriate locations, and metalworking tools in their places, carpentry tools, electronics, all different things. And it is a challenge when you got as much stuff. Now, a couple years ago, I made a video where I was insulating the wall between the two different buildings and all. And I got just so far. I did all this in the winter time. And I haven't finished it, and I have to finish it and get the rest of the wiring in. You can see all the way around the perimeter. But everything's sort of well, it's a big cluster of things. So Thea helped me out here yesterday some. She'll help me again today, maybe tomorrow. We got snowstorms coming. But out here in the south shop, I need to get the excavator in here, be able to get more equipment in, get Suki out of there and put the track loader, but I've got ladders and other farm equipment over in that area. This is more of the building material that goes up. This is extra building material. So I've got to work on these areas and try to get things somewhat organized. It's fairly embarrassing. Where I used to be so active out here in the workshop, I'm not nearly as active. And I'm just doing jobs in different places. Something breaks down, I come in, find the parts that I need, find the tools that I need, go out, fix whatever needs to get fixed, then come in and deposit the stuff and move on to the next job. So I'm hoping over 2 years' time, we'll get things much better organized here so we know where everything is. And I get rid of some of the things that I'm just not going to use again in the future. And that's a tough thing because I enjoy lots of things. It was a really tough decisions moving the big fabrication welding table out because I really enjoy working on that table. But I've got to make some decisions. So that's just an update on one of the things we've been doing around here. It's occupying a lot of our time, and I'll post videos as I get the opportunity. Well, it's the next day. It's in the low 20s today. We're just skirting around the edge of a significant snowstorm just north of us here. We're fairly close to Lake Ontario, one of the Great Lakes in the United States, in the Northeast. And well, I'll say that we're really fortunate where we're located right now. The snow is hitting hard a little bit north of us. And we only got a small amount here, but a lot of it's blowing. The winds are just absolutely crazy here, which makes it feel like it's in the low teens. Makes it feel like it's in the low teens or below that. I'm not sure what just caused that. But we are making some progress. I've gotten some areas cleaned, moved a lot of lumber around, started working in this area. I'm not sure what piece of equipment will go over here yet. Probably the wood chipper will go over here. This was just loaded with materials over here. And talk about dust. The amount of dust and sawdust and just plain dust from a couple of years welding, all the things that you have, everything is just coated with dust. And so Thea and I, both of our respiratory systems, and I've been doing this for several days, but Thea was over here working with me yesterday. And I'll tell you, it just gets to your respiratory system, all the dust. So what I did this morning was I came over here early, opened up the doors, and the winds are really whipping, and then I used the Ego leaf blower, really powerful leaf blower. I kicked up stuff, and of course I was fully masked up and all. But you could barely see in here, but we blew the dust outside. And I've been using my rolling magnet to pick up all the metal fragments and screws and nails that are on the ground. I did lots of nail pulling and screw pulling yesterday. So the place is opening up some, but boy, there's a long ways to go. So just a quick update on the progress over here in the workshop. It's never ending, and I need to get back to work. So here I go. Well, it's November 29th, a couple of days after starting this video. I know this is going to be somewhat boring, but just give you an update on how things have been going. The winds have really calmed down tremendously. Yesterday we had a fair amount of snow. Many places north of us got more snow than us, but we had such high winds that when you look out here, most of the snow is off into the forest. It was tremendous. Now, I'll bet we lost a lot of trees over the last couple of days. Well, yesterday especially, it was the winds were so high. So that's frustrating. And the goal is to, in the next few days, see if I can get the Wolf Ridge wood splitter in here, get the track loader and Elon, the excavator, behind there in here. And we're making headway, quite a bit of headway. Rearranging lots and lots of materials and all. So there were a whole bunch of boards and scaffolding over here. So I took that down so I could move the Dixie chopper over into this spot. And so that cleared up this spot here, and the track loader can fit in there. Now I just have to decide where the Wolf Ridge wood splitter will end up going. Figure this out, because I'm just not positive yet just where to put everything. Having this much equipment is really a wonderful asset, but it's also a pain in the butt when you're trying to figure out where to put things. And that's just a few of the ladders there. So I did end up putting the wood chipper over here, so that worked out. Wiring supplies, more building materials over here. We're getting a lot of our landscaping and weed mats, all of those things are, well, supplies that go there. Getting weed mats and row covers up in that area. Well, to put it bluntly, it's really one big mess that really just needs more and more work on it. This is just the beginning. I figure it'll take 2 years to get the workshops in a well-organized area, and it's really sorting through things that I'm just not going to be using anymore. So that's one of the things, and it's hard for me to let go of things because I'll always find a need for it later on. But that's about it for this video today. Just going to do a little more cleaning up now, then we'll have lunch, and then Thea and I will come out and tackle some more organizing and moving things. It's supposed to get a little bit warmer, get above freezing for the next 2 days. It's still well below freezing today, but the winds are calm, so that's really helped out a lot. So just an update. These are some of the things we're doing here. We'll try to give you some updates on some of the other projects going on around here as soon as we get the chance. It just can't be ungodly cold out there. And I've got to see how many trees we got done. So anyways, until the next day, hope you folks stay safe, take good care of yourselves, and enjoy the beautiful weather wherever you are. Take care now. Bye-bye.